Ooh, what is up, Cheeses and Cheesettes? I'm Cheesy, and we're at Cheezyactionfilmz. Cheeze-Cast. Yep. So,
Yeah.
Crow and Matt are here. Crow, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Matt, welcome to the show.
Why do I go second?
Because I always go second.
Well, maybe I like being first. Maybe that's why I like being on the show, because I get my name announced first.
Matt likes to come first, and that is why no girl likes to be with him.
But
Oh,
I said name announced.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Very
You said,
different things.
you said
He likes his name announced. Yes, Matt!
Okay, so what? Maybe that's my fetish. I like people announcing my name. It's very awkward in roll call in school, though.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Matt, you here? Ah! Easy.
Matt, are you here?
Never really likes it too much. She's
Usually-
been known to bring an umbrella to school.
Oh,
Usually in
I also
roll
don't
call,
like that.
I would like be nose like deep into a drawing, so they would have to call me like 3 times, like Steven? Steven? Steven. And I'd be like, yeah.
Answer me when I'm fucking talking to you, boy.
I hate that like so much when you have to be called like multiple times for like the teacher for you like to actually notice the teacher's calling for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like in my ASL class, American Sign Language, it happens to me a lot. Like I'll put my head down and like rest, and she'll be like, I don't know, like calling to me or like talking to me. And I can't freaking hear a word because she's talking in sign language.
I was just about to say, I pictured her like trying to call you in
I was
sign
gonna say,
language.
Yeah.
Is Roku all is name call all in
I just hear the
fucking
shuffling of her hands.
Yeah.
But like
frantically fucking signing at you?
Okay.
Matt, look at me, fuck.
She gets to the point where she's like,
starts throwing things at me. But like it takes the entire class like Matt! And I'm like, oh what? Huh? Yeah, I'm here.
Everyone's just looking at Matt frantically signing at him.
And it's like I get up and like everyone's just like and I'm like ah!
yeah, exactly. And it gets to the point where it's like they're just like smacking their hands together, like with their sign language, like.
So I think we should clarify real quick that this is a short cast today
Yep, very short.
because Steven's PC is knackered and Matt's on his phone and I'm the only one that can record and I don't have big hard drives like everyone else.
Yeah.
I dream of having a big hard drive.
I live having a big guitar drive.
I dream of cheese.
And that is why he called it the Cheeze-Cast.
Hey.
I like cheese.
I have hair like all over my body. Not like my hair,
What?
but like dog hair. Like, cause I went to wish my friend a happy birthday, right? And went over to the house, and got like this pug that's like really fat. It looks like a loaf of bread, just like waddling around its 4 legs.
I want one.
I'm sitting on
What's
the couch.
his name? Hovis.
No, and his name is Ziggy, which is adorable. He's the happiest retard. He's like, and I brought him up on
The
couch.
happiest retard.
I was like petting him. I looked down and freaking my black shirt had turned freaking white. I'm like, what happened? And they're like, oh yeah, he sheds. I'm like, what? No. My
That's,
shirt was going somewhere.
Meet Ziggy, the happiest retard in the playground.
That's funny because I recently was like, or a couple days ago, I was wearing a white shirt, and I don't have many white shirts, but I was wearing a white shirt, and I was living with my dogs, and they have white hair. So like, I was sitting in my chair
That's a dream.
on a video, and like, I just randomly just like kind of shook a little, and then just a hair, like a big cloud of hair, just went.
Steven, just like, Steven shakes tiny bit and he's just like,
And just like all just sucks right back in.
Oh yeah.
Atom bomb of fur.
oh god.
Yeah, I shook it all off, and there's just a bunch of hair. I couldn't see it. Like, that was amazing.
I hate how much animals shed. Like, honestly, if they weren't like that's why I like short-haired dogs a lot and short-haired cats, because then they don't get hair everywhere. Because that's the one thing.
Well,
you
no, they
can't
do.
really
It's just that you don't realise.
Because like that's the one thing you can't really manage though. Because like a dog craps, it pisses, and you can freaking send it outside and make it do it there. It sheds
Dog
everywhere.
starts shedding. It's like, get the fuck outside. What?
Yeah, and I've never had like a short-haired dog or cat. Like my old dog was a Chow Shepherd. So if you don't freaking know what Chow is,
The only time I ever hear the word chow is when I'm ordering Chinese.
that's Chan. Come on. Anyway,
Chow, as in chow mein.
yeah, I get it.
Mr. Racist comment.
So racist. Anyway.
Can't wait for your family to see this podcast, Matt.
Oh god, yeah. They also freaking. I don't know if my family knows what my YouTube name is, and I hope to dear God that they don't, because like my godfather visited with his family, and we're good friends. Like they're like brothers and sisters to me, and like my god brother, he looked over my shoulder while I was on the computer, and he was like, "Oh, your Steam name is Flanoodle, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." He also heard that I did a podcast, because I was telling my family about how we got like a sponsor by that one freaking racing app.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've already
on
made
your
bank
Android.
from.
Motor Racing Hero.
Yeah, Motor Racing Hero. Download it today. Anyway. So he was like, "Oh, I bet your YouTube name's Flanoodle, right?" And I'm like, "What now?" And I'm like, "That's a pretty big leap." And he's like, "No, it's not."
Why
I'm
would
like,
you think
"Okay,
that?
yeah." And he's like, "Oh, you subscribe to your podcast channel?" I'm like,
No.
He's like, "I bet you are." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And he looked through my.
Why would I subscribe to my podcast channel?
And he looked
What
through,
the
and
hell?
the one like he didn't recognize was my other friend's group channel, which they don't even do stuff anymore. Gladly. I'm not gonna say who, because they might be offended if they ever actually watch this, which they won't.
Don't do videos. Take that.
But and he's like, "Oh, is it the cheese one?" I'm like, "No."
What? What?
Podcasts, and I'm like, "No." It's like with Steve, Matt, and Crowd. No.
No!
And so they're back at home, probably watching this. And plus, too, they're my god family. And I talk about grinding orphans, which isn't exactly Christian.
And right now, Matt is currently broadcasting from an unknown cave location.
Yeah.
Via VCR.
VCR, I'm broadcasting this. I mean,
he's gone back to Osama bin Laden stages. Yeah, okay, they're not video. Right? He's there a little. It's not a phone he's on a shortwave radio.
I'm using a hammer now. I'm holding two antennas with my hands.
Can you hear me now?
One's sticking outside the cave and one's on the inside. I'm in like some weird contortioned place.
Speaking of like your family, I don't think you've ever told us, like, school is done for you, right? Like, you're on summer vacation right now?
Oh, yeah, and thank God for it, too.
Yep, and he's loving his summer vacation in that cave.
So, I had to ask.
Yeah.
Did your dad ransack your room?
He hasn't yet. Maybe it's because, like, my progress report hasn't come in yet.
Oh, God.
Hang on, ransacked your room?
Yeah, I remember in one of the old podcasts, or one of the previous podcasts, like, I think it was 2 episodes ago, Matt said that his dad was gonna like take out all the things he loved, and
if I didn't get straight A's, yeah.
Yeah.
You watch, Matt's gonna wake up one morning, he's gonna be like, "Look, we got you a dog," and he's gonna be like, "Oh!" And we got your report card. I see a B, so loads of shotgun. Goodbye, doggy.
I'm probably gonna wake up in like was it like the Indian Ocean, like somewhere like off the coast.
He's gonna wake up with a horse's head in his bed.
Yeah, just a horse head. "Oh, Dad, you finally got me a pony. How did it fit in my bed?" And I just freaking open the covers, and it's like freaking, and just the entrails everywhere, like wrapped around me. Like, ah!
Oh God, this is what happens when you don't get a straight A's.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
You
just
fuck
waiting
with
for
me.
the day when he gets
Fuck
it.
We
with
got an
Because,
A.
like,
That's not good enough.
right now, I'm like abusing every single privilege I have until like he gets a report card. Because I got it at the end of the year, but it gets sent home digitally like halfway through the year. Because like they're like, oh yeah, the kids will tell their parents, right? I'm like,
Ha!
no, we won't. But we're
Fuck
not
no.
telling them that. And my dad asked me, "Oh, how's your report card?" And I'm like, it was definitely better
It's
than before.
good.
Oh, hey, what's that over there? Bye."
I'm living in a cave.
Hey, I'm gonna go on a hike for like a few months.
You don't need to go on a hike
just
anymore.
enjoy that report card. Here's some coffee. Here's some breakfast in bed. You just enjoy that report card. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm I have this stick and wrapped up picnic basket behind you. Or no, picnic blanket. Nothing. Did you grow a beard? No. I just like already look at like a hobo before I leave the door.
Yeah.
He sits there, he's
Go
like,
into the bathroom and like spray a can around my face. And I grow like a giant mangly beard.
he leaves a note on the kitchen table. I love you both very much, but I have gone to go join the circus.
And I love you both very much.
I'm joining the
Don't kill
Peace
my dog.
Corps.
I'm joining the Peace Corps.
I'm going to Africa to help the children, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, he's so nice."
I'm going to Africa to help the children and hopefully meet the wife of my dreams, Fufu.
Matt, thank you so much for doing that obviously intentional, very smart segue. Speaking of helping children, we are hosting another Extra Life charity event all year, and it'll be running along with our new shows and all that stuff. And yeah, link in the description. Donate.
Charity.
Yeah.
It's for charity.
Going to the parents of those orphans. Just kidding.
It's not going to any children's parents.
Basically, it's just children in hospitals can like get video games and toys, so it makes their time in the hospital
Or
easier.
Motocross Hero on the phone.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Boys and girls. Just kidding.
We actually got like 15 or like 20 something clicks
seriously?
for that podcast, and we didn't get any money.
Huh. I didn't think we would, to be honest.
Nah.
So, yeah.
Just take it up with them, though. We would get like...
Fuck you, Freedom Network.
We get like We get like $7.50 off that, right?
Well,
50
if we
cents
got
per click.
20,
Right?
if we got 20 clicks and we got paid equally for each, then that would be like $20 to split amongst the like 3 of us.
Yeah. Bro, that's more than I make in a year.
Yeah. True.
I'm actually getting a job soon. I was planning on going to work at Hallmark, but screw that noise. Because, like, it's a complicated workplace, and plus, I don't want to have to deal with moms dragging their children around for 24/7. Have you ever been to a Hallmark? Like, have you ever
Isn't
just, like...
Hallmark where they sell cards?
Yeah, well, Hallmark is famous for the cards, yeah. But every time I go to Hallmark, it's just like a bunch of middle-aged mothers dragging their kids around looking for freaking God knows what, like decorations.
Okay,
and
are you
crap.
sure you haven't mistaken Hallmark and Walmart?
No, Walmart is way trashier. Freaking in Walmart, the kids would have mohawks and freaking what is it? Drugs sticking out of their arms, like heroin halfway shot, and the moms would be in like bikinis.
Fucking what?
God damn. That is like the ghetto-y ass like Walmart I've ever heard.
Bro,
where's your fucking Walmart? Queens. No offense to anyone who comes from Queens.
All the offense from anyone who comes from Queens.
Just kidding. We know exactly how you are.
Yeah.
Anyway. So,
You
I
know
decided
you are.
to go work at Baskin Robbins instead. Which I think I already told you this, Steven, because I remember you mentioning that, like, oh yeah, I worked at Dairy Queen.
Yeah. As long as you don't have to cook food, I'm sure it'll be a great experience.
Yeah, I think they just serve ice cream and cake there. And I can't make cake. Well, actually, no, I can make cake. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I made, like, a freaking gigantic dragon cake?
No.
Yeah. So in the Boy Scouts, well, this was Cub Scouts at the time. There was this blue and gold ceremony where like it's the passing of like Cub Scout to Tiger Scout to Bear Scout. And that's like raising in the ranks. And they have a cake festival. And like pretty much like.
Are you sure you weren't in the brownies?
No, freaking those are cupcakes and brownies. We're freaking men. We're do cakes. Do cakes and pies.
Manly stuff.
Yeah.
Really, it's normally a manly thing to do, is like fix a car or something.
We're not gonna drive in souped up cars.
We are men. We make fire and do manly things. Today, we make cake.
Little Tommy
Fairy
over
cake.
here made a monster truck with freaking Hot Wheel wheels. You know, whatever. Anyway.
You know what? Well, fuck you guys.
Oh.
You know what? Fuck you and you're fucking.
Couldn't even think. That ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm making the cake, right? And they're like, all right, we gotta do something fantastic and big, because this was like I think my last year in it. And like, how about we make a gigantic dragon cake? And I'm talking to my mom, and I'm like, yes. And so what we did was we made like 5 or 6 different like individual single-sized cakes. Well, one was like double size, and we did that, and like we like did it in like a snaking pattern. And since my mom is kind of an artist in some aspects, and she's really good with crafts, she and I both worked on it. We made like a Chinese dragon, and it was fucking awesome. Like, we took it there, and we put it on display, and all the parents, like, they brought in their little crappy single-story Lego-built cake.
The fuck, man?
It's like a circle or a square cake.
Yeah, like some kid was like a freaking triangle on top of another triangle in different directions. I'm like, freaking what?
How?
Like, how creative? Because, like, you know, you cut the cake out in different triangles and, like, just put them on top of each other. Anyway.
Oh.
Like, so we got all these disapproving looks from these parents because, like, oh, wow, the kid did nothing. Wow, the mom did all of that. And I'm like, no, I did do stuff. And he's like, sure, kid.
I did things.
No.
What I love is like the Scouts, this big American, like, you know, proud American tradition. You bought a cake in the form of a Chinese dragon.
Yes.
Look at that.
Scout leader looks and was like, "Well, it's fair enough. It's cool. It's a dragon, but it's a Chinese dragon."
Yo, like every single year we win that competition. That year was no different. We got freaking first place. I rubbed it in the face of all those parents like, "Oh, what'd you get?" "Oh, you didn't place? Oh, well, I'm sure your cake is good." And I freaking walk away, like, laughing, like, ha!
You is an amazingly large asshole.
Well, they did look at him like...
No, they even talked, they were even talking amongst themselves, like, wow, they didn't even do anything. Like, I could hear them. They weren't even quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, like, I did do stuff. And I was still worried because I thought they were going to influence the judges. And I'm pretty sure one parent even talked to them. I'm like, no. And like, but every single year though, it's like it's the same because we always bring in these fantastic cakes. Like one time we like made like I think the Capitol building. It was awesome, and we had freaking what is it? Green ice cream for the hedges around it. And, like, we made, like, a flag out of pretzel sticks and, like, licorice. It was awesome. Or, no, not licorice. What is it called? What are those red, stringy candies? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Twizzlers?
Twizzlers, yeah. We used Twizzlers. It was awesome. We won, like, every single year.
Well, I actually have a question.
Go ahead.
Considering, well, we're coming away from... you know, baking cakes and stuff.
Sure.
How much are you guys looking forward to the release of Fallout 4?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Awesome.
Now, you know what? I have tried so very hard to not see anything to do with Fallout 4. So when it comes out, I'm literally, because I want to do it for the channel, and when I do, I want it to do like a complete blind thing. I don't want to know anything beforehand.
Oh, I'm glad
and then as mods come out, I want to like start progressing into the
There's a dog in it.
No,
I know. I know. I've seen that got ruined for me on fucking Twitter. Yeah. There's what's it called? Dog Meat. He's back because he was in Fallout 3.
Was it the same dog?
I heard it's like Skyrim but with guns.
Well, it's the same maker, isn't it? It's Bethesda.
Yeah, this is probably the only like actual game that you could legitimately say it's like Skyrim with guns. In all honesty, Fallout.
I'm glad you told me that first, because I was about to drop like, oh wow, isn't it cool how it's here? And then I look like that and look at all those places.
Oh yeah, isn't it cool that it's set in blah blah blah?
Isn't it cool that you die in the end?
Oh.
You're full of shit. Anyway, you're just jealous because my first Fallout New Vegas video did it in full screen.
Oh!
Got there.
I gave you a fucking call out in that, so don't even say shit. I gave you a fucking call out.
I have to ask Matt, like, okay, I have to ask: is it because you're playing in like low resolution?
No, it's because I'm using freaking Windows Movie Maker.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, well then stop!
You should have said that to begin with. Now I completely understand.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I'm trying to switch over to like Sony Vegas. I'm gonna have you guys help me later because I don't know.
Nah, for me, see, for me, I looked up a bunch of reviews and whatnot online. Yeah, Vegas is good, like good recording. But for me, see, my computer, because my limitations of my computer, I can see the difference in both editing softwares. And Sony Vegas to render the same like setup I had, which would have taken Camtasia probably an hour. Yeah, I know, mine's bullshit. It would have taken Sony Vegas 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
And the time just kept going up. I think it's stabilized in 10.
The same thing goes with like Premiere and After Effects, is that especially with like, well, no, actually, I guess it's just all processing power because my like 10-minute videos take like 30 minutes to render in Sony Vegas.
But for me, Camtasia does everything I need it to do. And yeah, it doesn't have all these amazing transitions, and you can't do all these, super effects and shit.
To be fair, Camtasia Studio has that like drawing like square thing or whatever, and it's got all the arrows that you can edit in.
Yeah. I mean, like look at the New Vegas video I did a before and after, because I added a mod called Project Realism, and what it does, it takes away the orange hue and everything, and you see like the transition.
Yeah,
it can do all that perfectly fine, and it does look really good. Yeah, and then people sit there and go to me, "Oh yeah, but Sony Vegas can do so much more." And I'm like, "Yeah, but my computer just cannot use it."
The way I see it is that it's all depends on whatever you start with, like whatever you start using. Because like I started using Sony Vegas, so I know the ins and outs of Sony Vegas. So
well, to be fair, I actually started recording first with Camtasia. It was horrible, honestly. You look at the footage, and it was very jumpy. Like you could see the quality wasn't that great. Then I got Fraps, and and now everyone else is using OBS and DxStory and shit. I'm like, I love Camtasia doesn't like their codexes, so fuck off.
I love OBS.
Yeah. OBS definitely works really well.
No, OBS I use for my streaming, but Camtasia doesn't like the OBS codec. Don't ask why. I don't know.
It records in MP4s, right?
Yeah, it does, but for some bizarre reason, when I try and import it to Camtasia just freezes up. Camtasia's like, no.
Yeah, that's been happening to me with Windows Movie Maker too, because I keep trying to edit the new Fallout video and my new Fallout videos and like post them, but every time I do, it just crashes immediately. So all you loyal Flanoodle fans out there listening, all 4 of you, I'm looking at you guys.
I was waiting for that.
It's coming.
He has 70 subscribers, but only 4 proper viewers.
Bro, I've actually gotten a subscriber. Like none of you guys. And he,
Mhm.
and I feel like when I got it, I felt so guilty because I haven't been putting up stuff
Yeah.
like at all. And
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm letting this one guy who decided to subscribe to me down.
Oh yeah, that's one guy.
I was so like productive and loyal for those like 4 days. Now look at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, little sneak preview into next week's Fallout video. I've actually found I don't like the shotguns in Fallout New Vegas. Now I like shotguns in general, but the caravan shotgun, I don't like the aim on it. Like when you look down, that fucking screw blocks everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked into it, and I found it's an M11 or I can't remember what it is. It's one of those proper, the ones that reload underneath and the whole. Oh, it just looks so nice. And it. And also, I added. When people add player houses, like this player house, fucking huge thing that has every weapon and every ammo and every armor, and you're set for life, and you've only just started the fucking game. I fucking hate those.
Yeah.
I downloaded a simple shack.
I got so many items in the beginning of the game because I got the DLC.
Yeah,
And
I've got the ultimate edition.
I got this pistol. This will last me forever.
Oh, the weapon pistol.
Survive. And then you're freaking. It's like you now have dynamite. You now have throwing spears. You now have a.
You have a machete.
Yeah, I got a freaking machete right off the bat. I'm like,
I know.
Okay. It's like, oh, also here's a shotgun, a sniper rifle, a heat-seeking rocket launcher, and a
hunting
tank.
rifle.
Yeah, I
A
got
hunting rifle.
too.
No, you don't. Hang on, you don't get the. No, you don't get a hunting rifle. You get that. You get the rifle from what's her name, Sunny Smiles, like normal.
Oh yeah, I got
Right.
from that girl. I think I killed her, didn't
Yeah.
I? Yeah, I did.
I got the mod though for the Car 98K and the Type 9.
You killed her?
I'm pretty sure I killed everyone in that town.
You fucker!
I didn't actually catch
Maybe
that.
you watched my playthrough.
I did.
Yeah,
Well, you're not supposed to kill the people in good. Oh, did you work with the powder gangers?
yeah, I was with the powder gang.
Yeah, you're
I
an
freaking
asshole.
Blew the
Fuck.
entire place up.
Wow, you're
You
an asshole,
killed my
man.
waifu. You son of a bitch.
I killed
Your
like,
wife is the woman that runs the
even
bar.
the doctor that helped me in the beginning. I'm
Chick
like,
that you had to shoot.
Anywho,
yeah.
I downloaded the mod for the Car 98K and the Type 99. They're fucking beautiful. Like, whatever rifle they give you, don't care about those anymore. You get the scope on the Car 98K, and in my video you see how, like, the distance I take the shot, and I blew a coyote's head off with it.
Jeez. Yo, have you ever... What is it? Have you ever played Nazi zombies for, like, Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons and tons.
The Car 98 in the first one,
Yeah,
it
I
may
know.
have been
That's
like
it.
the worst weapon, but I loved it still.
I was
love
wondering if that was the same gun because I that was actually one of my favorite guns to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
To me, it was the M1 Garand, but we're going back to when I actually used to play Call of Duty, and it wasn't swamped with people just shouting down the mic and abusing each other.
Yeah. I just wish World at War was still big, because it was like the best one.
Well, it is still big, but it's big.
It's full of
inside the hacking community. It's just fucking stupid.
I played whenever I played zombies, I only played solo. I didn't play with anybody because it would just make it more difficult to get far in the.
I just don't understand. It's like, what is it? A bunch of people meet in a lobby and get into a game. It's like, you can't kill me. I can't kill you. What are we gonna do? We just sit here and do fuck all. I'm gonna taunt you because you can't kill me. Yeah, well, you can't kill me. Well, then we're both fucked.
Oh gosh. See, actually, it's funny because I'm guilty of using a hacking thing because I went into a lobby of zombies on World at War once, and it was modded, and it had a bunch of options, like give yourself this weapon, give yourself this much ammo, and I was like, what the fuck is all this? And it said, give yourself all the achievements, and I was like, no way! And I clicked it, and it gave me all the achievements for World at War.
Right, you know what, Stephen? You're so lucky I'm the one recording this because I would right now just click end call. You are so fucking lucky.
Yeah. My brother used to hack Modern Warfare 2, and what was it? Because a friend of his hacked it for him, and he pretty much he had all these abilities, but instead of using God mode and aimbot and stuff, what he would do in lobbies is he would run around and spawn blow up dolls throughout the entire map. just blow up
It
dolls
sounds like
everywhere.
Sounds like me in a sandbox on Gmod.
Yeah, but like, he would like fill up the plane and terminal, and like people would like go in there and like, what's with all the blow up dolls? And he's like, no, around because like everywhere he walked, like blow up dolls would just like follow him around and spawn.
See what you should have done? You should have spawned in, waited for someone to come at him, and as they go to shoot him, he backs up, and just this blow up doll pops up. He's like, "Ah, I got a shield."
Yeah,
human shield. He just pops up with his mouth open. Ooh.
Can I just backtrack a bit, because I had this thought earlier while Matt was talking about his cake thing with his mom. And I have to ask. I have to say something, because like I wonder if you guys have ever experienced this kind of thing with like your parents or someone in your family. So like it's been said many times, I draw a lot, and like I guess I'm an artist.
You do?
And my mom was an artist, and actually a long time ago, like 20 years ago, she actually drew a dragon, which became my uncle's tattoo. So she was like really good. Like she was really good, and like I don't know what happened, because like there was this one time where I was just sitting there drawing, like in the living room at my mom's house, just like sketching something, and then she comes up and like sits down next to me and is like, "Hey, you mind if I draw with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. That'd be awesome." And, it's one of those situations like where like a little kid like shows you their drawing and wants you to say it's amazing, but I'm just like, it's amazing. Like I just couldn't. I don't know why. It's like it's such an awkward situation that has happened so many times.
Which you put yourself into.
that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get over the fact that you draw.
Well, I
Why
know,
have you
right?
never told me this, but why have you never
When
told
does that happen?
One sec. Hey, one sec. Yo, dude, did you know Stephen draws? Yeah, he fucking draws. I know. Once, I'm back.
Hey, get the word out. Get the word out.
Yeah, man, definitely got the word out.
Thank you for that.
Alright, good. I'd be pretty disappointed if your friend, what's his name?
Tom.
Tom's at your house?
Not that Tom, but yeah. Yeah, I got that Tom as well. He's locked up in my basement.
Like,
I'm fritzling that motherfucker.
Jerry Springer. We actually have Tom in the back room. Tom, come out here. They're
No,
like,
he can't come out. He can't come out. He's tied up.
yeah, where it's like, Tom's in the back room. What are you gonna say?
Anyway.
I've never actually seen an episode of Jerry Springer.
You don't wanna. You don't
I
wanna.
kinda do.
It's mainly men marrying women who used to be men, people fighting over their sisters, and midgets.
That sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a normal Thursday to Matt.
The one episode I did watch actually was kind of great, because it was an episode where this very fine young blonde woman like just flashed her tits in the middle of the show, and I was like,
what?
Is this the whole show?
Wait, was it uncensored or what?
Yeah, it was censored.
Aw,
Censored boobs aren't as good as uncensored.
that's much less appealing.
Yeah. Look at my chest. Blur.
I can't forgot about this. One of my relatives was on that show. Like, my cousin, Rodney, and his girlfriend were on that show.
Rodney,
Really? What'd they
last
talk
name
about?
Carrington?
No.
I love the fact that you know who I'm on about.
Yeah. I actually watched his stand-up on Netflix. Rodney Carrington.
Anywho,
But
guys,
no.
we have to wrap it up because we're running out of time in space.
Wait, how much time do we have left?
We've been recording for 34.
Yeah.
34? Ooh.
My computer's starting to go. Ah.
Oh, no.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you look forward to the shows that we got coming out hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Because hopefully we can actually support them. But yeah, also go to the description, because we got that charity with Extra Life going all year. So please, anything you can like spare is very much appreciated. But yeah, for Cheezyactionfilmz, this has been Cheeze-Cast, and we hope to see you next time. Victory.
Peace.
Goodbye.